So for someone who is struggling to figure out how can they come up with some new variation of words, new words that are not overused, what would be your recommendation?
I would say read a lot in your genre, just the successful authors, just really look at their word choice. I mean, I know writers usually write because they also like to read, but they might have just been reading before as a reader for pleasure. And now you really, once you're aware of that you might be using these crutch words and that your style might not be as unique as it could be, read just really critically, like really looking at the word choice and the style of these authors and seeing what makes them unique and what do you like, what don't you like. You also use a thesaurus. That's helpful. I created something called the Energize Your Writing Toolkit, which has a lot of prompts, like over 4,000 prompts in different categories. Like if you had a character that you were trying to show was angry or sad or happy, it just gives you some ideas of different ways you could phrase that. But there's also space in there for you to come up with your own prompts, so that, 'cause I think that sometimes when you're actually in the writing process, it's hard to think of those unique words and those unique nonverbal cues, and do the best you can during the writing process. But where you really want to hone in on it is during the editing. Once you finish your manuscript, you want to go through it and just really pay attention to things like that, your word choice and your characters' body language and that kind of thing, just to make sure everything is as strong as possible. So I think it's important to have an editing pass that really focuses on that, so you don't overlook it.